Hello, you are most welcome to our fourth question under probability. And the fourth question tells us that 3 coins are tossed. So they want us to state the possibility space and use it to find the probability of getting at least 2 heads or the probability of getting 0 head. So for the 3 coins, we shall not use the table because it cannot be applicable, but rather we shall use what we call the probability tree diagram, whereby we are considering the 3 coins thrown. This is the first, the second, and the third. So we can have a head in the first, a tail in the second, and a tail in the third. So that will give us the outcomes as head, tail, tail. Or we can have a head in the first, a tail in the second, and a head in the third. So that gives us head, tail, head. Or we can have a head, head, tail. Or we can have head, head, head. Or we can have a tail, a head, and a tail. We can still have a tail, head, head. Or we can have a tail, tail, tail. And lastly, we can have a tail, and a head. So those are our possible outcomes. So let us list them. We shall have head, tail, tail. Shall have tail, head, tail. Head, tail, head. Or we can also have head, head, tail. Or we can have head, head, head. Or we can have tail, head, tail. We can have tail, head, head. We can also have tail, 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 and the tail, tail, head. So those are the 8 possible outcomes. There should be 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now, after getting the sample space, we come to our questions. Part A is asking for the probability of getting at least 2 heads. The word at least means the minimum of 2 heads, but we can also allow more than that. So, meaning that the probability of getting at least 2 heads, we are going to consider the 2 heads and the 3 heads. So this is 1, this is 2, even the 3 heads, this is 4. So that's where we have at least 2 heads. So the word at least means a minimum of, but we can take more than. So that gives us 4/8, which is a half. Then part B is asking for a 0 head. 0 head, that's when we get all of them showing tails. So that is only 1. So the probability of getting 0 head is 1/8. That's where we have only the tails. So that has been our question 4. Otherwise, please, we are going to look at more questions in more videos to come. So please join, follow, like, and subscribe so that we move together. Otherwise, bye bye.